minus 10, 9, 8. We have a go for main engine start. We have main engine start. 4, 3, 2, 1.
It was a scorching start to the day in Grandson as the teams made their final preparations. Everyone was keen to get the schedule rolling ahead of the expected storms later. With the wind from 265 degrees, a 0.6 mile windward leeward course was set up for the three teams of Group F. The fleet lined up early on starboard tack and Finland squeezed out Ukraine at the committee boat end, while Greece won the pin end, forcing Finland to tack away early. The Greeks followed suit, keen to keep an eye on their opponents. Even though the breeze was light, the powerful SSL 47 yachts allowed the crews to get fully hiking, with Greece's Odysseus team and Finland's Northern Magic trading tacks on the right, while Ukraine's United team capitalised on the clear air on the left to cross ahead of the Greeks and take the lead. No one was giving a centimetre in these light and intense conditions. All the teams chose the right-hand leeward gate mark, with Ukraine leading by 34 seconds, followed by Finland, who were just ahead of Greece in the battle for second. Finland and Greece engaged in a tacking duel, working hard as they went toe-to-toe in the calm azure waters. Ukrainian captain Rodion Luka calmly guided his team around the final windward mark and onto the win, while Finland held off Greece's charge to take second. A stunning race to kick off the qualifier. With the course length extended to 1.2 miles, Greece put a hard tack on Finland in the lead up to the start, but were early and had to tack back onto port, just managing to clear the line at the committee boat end without crossing early, while Ukraine calmly crossed on starboard with speed on the middle of the line. It was nip and tuck all the way upwind, with Greece locking Ukraine on the left-hand ley line, while Finland enjoyed clear air on the right to take the lead at the first windward mark. Position stayed steady downwind, with Finland taking the right-hand buoy, while both Greece and Ukraine took the left. 30 seconds separated each of the yachts, but anything could happen in the light conditions. As it was, the Northern Magic team had chosen wisely, hooking into a left shift and rounding the final windward mark 22 seconds ahead of the Odysseus team. Finland's helm Lukas Kalermo worked with the team to extract every ounce of speed downwind to take the win, while Greece held off Ukraine to take second. Overnight, the Finland team leads on 5 points, with Ukraine on 4 and Greece on 3. The teams switched over to allow Group G to start their quest to book their ticket to Rio. Turkey won the pin end as Portugal was squeezed out, tacking early onto port. Turkey matched their move out onto the left, wisely unwilling to risk separating from their competitors. Portugal overhauled Bulgaria as they tacked just beneath the starboard ley line, keeping their options open, while Turkey crossed ahead, tacking on the ley line, minimising their manoeuvres to round the windward mark 14 seconds ahead. And Portuguese captain Afonso Domingos piled the pressure on the young Turks, splitting marks at the leeward gate as the navigators went left. With the two teams separating upwind, much was going to depend on the shifts and gusts as the race committee extended the length of the course. Portugal tacked over just beneath the ley line and Turkey crossed ahead, with the wind staying remarkably steady, putting a tack on their rivals as they came into the windward mark. They rounded cleanly, but a halyard clutch error led to the spinnaker dropping slightly after the hoist, allowing the Portuguese navigators to close the gap again on the young Turks, taking a high line downwind to pile on the pressure. The final jibe into the line saw Portugal gain an overlap on Turkey, who just held on to take a 2-second win in a photo finish. An amazing way to start Group G. The Portuguese navigators nailed the start as the Bulgarian Lions were forced to tack away early onto port. Bulgaria's early tack and lack of manoeuvres upwind propelled them into the lead at the windward mark, with Portugal in second. Approaching the leeward gate, Portugal were right on the tail of Bulgaria, ready to pounce on the slightest error by the Lions, with the teams choosing different buoys. With the huge separation, the tacks back to port were going to be decisive. When the teams re-engaged, they were neck and neck, with the navigators finding a high mode to squeeze the Lions into attack. At the next cross, Portugal had opened up a 50-metre lead, rounding the final windward mark 22 seconds ahead, with Turkey well behind. The navigators made no mistakes on the downwind leg to the finish, securing the race win from the Lions to lead overnight on 5 points, with Turkey on 4 and Bulgaria on 3. The first day surpassed all expectations, with the wind playing ball and the storms holding off long enough to hold all 4 races. The scene is set beautifully on Lake Neuchâtel as the Six Nations continue to battle on the road to Rio.